Hey guys, welcome to Season with Love. I'm Casey, and welcome to my kitchen. As you guys seen in the title, we making okra stew, y'all. Okra stew. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to make okra stew or efferrero, okay, which is a spinach stew. Or any type of greens. You can use spinach, kale, collard greens. They use different greens, Isuzu leaves and stuff from Africa. But most of the time here in America, because it's hard to find Isuzu leaves, they use spinach or collard greens or kale or a mixture of the three to make the efferrero. So I really wanted to try the efferrero and I really wanted to try the okra stew. So my plan today is to try to mix these two stews together and make a vegetable, which is effer means vegetable, okra stew. So a vegetable okra stew, which is an efferrero okra stew. I'm gonna try to do them both because I want to taste them both, and I'm gonna do them both together. Okay, so this is what we do here on Season with Love, y'all. Stay tuned to see how we gonna blend both of these African stews in one pot. Okay, we making okra stew with a twist. So that's okra stew blended with the efferrero. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, we're gonna go over these ingredients that we need for both of these stews. Now mine is a little toned down than the African version. They use cow foot, cow skin, and beef parts, tripe, and all this when they're making their stews. Now I didn't want all of that in my stew. I'm just going with a simpler version. I'm going to use smoked turkey necks, which I have here, or you can use smoked turkey wings. I'm going with smoked turkey parts. Okay, I'm going with, so we have that. I'm going with some shrimp. So those are going to be my proteins. I also have some smoked dried shrimp, or prawns, as they call them in Africa. Okay, that's also going in our stew. I have, of course, you need that dry crayfish powder. I have some ground shrimp powder here. I have the dry iru, which is locust beans. Okay, you need the locust beans. I ordered this right here from Amazon. I have to put water in and rehydrate these locust beans. Okay. Of course, I have okra. We're making okra stew. So I have okra, a frozen chopped okra, which I'm gonna chop up more smaller for the velocity. Sorry about that, y'all. For the velocity to make the slime in the okra stew. They want that draw. When you're eating African food, they want that draw. And I have some fresh okra I'm gonna cut up as well. For the efferrero side, I have some fresh spinach here. I'm gonna chop up, and I have 2 bags of frozen chopped spinach. Oh, as well, we have our Maggi seasoning cubes. You're gonna need these. Okay. I have some shrimp stock cubes as well. That's gonna be going in, but I have red peppers. Plenty of them here. I have 2 habanero peppers, 1 white onion, or yellow onion, sorry, 1 yellow onion, 1 red onion. Okay, and I'm going to be serving this with a swallow. I also have some pork fat back over here. I'm not sure if I'm going to add that or not, because I really enjoy it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to add it for my family. So I'm not sure yet. But I'm going to also make fufu. So here I have a yuca and 2 plantains. Now this fufu going to be made from scratch. I'm going to show y'all an easy fufu recipe that I found online. And give y'all a link to this woman's channel where I got the fufu recipe from. She does her fufu 3 ways. And she's an amazing lady. So I'm going to be going with her fufu recipe today. And with this okra stew and efferrero, I'm going to follow my own instincts and get this stew made for y'all. Okay, y'all stay tuned on Season with Love We making okra stew, seasoned with love style, y'all. Stay tuned. All right, guys, I'm at the stove. I got my smoked turkey necks in the pot here, which I'm gonna just add to, bless you, some diced onions to this pot here. Okay, and get those in, and some seasoning cubes. And this is gonna be the base for our okra stew. Okay, this is what's gonna make our broth that we need to start our stew. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys too about my palm oil. You're gonna need palm oil. I have red palm oil down here for the cook the food with, cook the stew with. You can't make the stew without the palm oil. So y'all don't forget the palm oil when you're going shopping for your ingredients. Get the palm oil. All right, so I'm putting in the Maggi cubes. Just crush them up and get them in there. All right, guys, this is my okra, the frozen okra. Okay, guys, this is what it looks like after it's all chopped down. This is what's gonna give me that draw. All right, guys, I've removed the tops from our okra, and now I'm gonna get them sliced up into pieces. Don't pay no attention to this side of the cutting board. I'm making some sweet plantains for my son for lunch. But y'all, I'm making my okra stew. I'm about to get the okra sliced. I cut off all the tops, and now I'm gonna get it sliced up. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so we got our okra cut. This is the way I want to cut the okra. You see, I cut them really small because I want them to cook really fast. Okay, I got my onion here that's gonna go on my stew. This is the frozen okra that I chopped small so we can get a lot of the draw. Here go our greens. This is our frozen spinach, our frozen chopped spinach. We're letting this thaw out so that we can wring out all of the liquid. We don't want the extra liquid that this brings, okay? Because we have our fresh spinach here, and this have a lot of liquid in it too. This is gonna go in at the end, along with our shrimp, and we have our red peppers here. We're gonna put in once the turkey get tender. We're gonna put in our red peppers and our habanero peppers. Okay, y'all stay tuned on Season with Love. We're making okra stew, y'all. Alright, guys, we back. You know, I'm not feeling too well right now, but I came back so I can get this video in for y'all. Okay, we making fufu, y'all. We're gonna, excuse that trauma, we're making fufu, y'all. Now I wanted to show y'all before I finish peeling this green plantain. I'm peeling. You need your plantain to be green. We need green plantain and 1 yucca, which I cut in half so that I can peel. You're going to peel and you're going to take the core out of this. Okay? Move this back so y'all can see. You're going to take the core out the center of the yucca. We're going to peel the skin off. Okay? And then you're going to take the core out. Then we're going to cut it up into chunks, put it in a pot, and boil it. Okay? Y'all stay tuned on Season with Love. Alright, guys, this is our cassava and our plantain. We put it in a pot of water. Just nothing else is in there, just the plantain and the cassava. We're going to boil it until it's fork tender. We're making fufu. They call it swallow for our okra stew. Stay tuned on Season with Love. We're making okra stew and fufu, y'all. Alright, y'all, we at the stove. The time has come for us to get started on our stew. We're going to get some red palm oil in a pan. About a cup of it. And to that oil, we're going to let that oil scald. And what they call bleach the oil. We're going to add some onions to the oil that seasons the oil. The palm oil got like a smell to it. So you want to add your onions to the oil. And let it fry with the oil to perfume the oil and get the oil right. Okay. Alright, y'all. So now we got our onions frying down. We're going to go in with our rehydrated locust beans. Get your locust beans in there. We have about a whole large tablespoon of the locust beans. Don't cook your locust beans for too long because they will start to smell bad. Okay. So now we're going to add our pepper mix. Okay. Put your peppers in there. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, this looks delicious. Now I've decided you can blend your peppers if you like. I decided not to blend my peppers because I want to see them and taste them good in the stew, okay? So now we got this fried up nicely. We're going to go in with our stock, our turkey stock we made earlier, okay? Alright, I'm going to go in with my turkey stock. Okay. Now I add my turkey stock in there. Oh, that looks delicious. Okay, now I'm going to season it. I'm going to add another Maggi cube. Okay, because I'm not choosing not to add any salt to this. I'm just seasoning with the Maggi, with the seasoning cube. We're gonna add our crayfish powder. I got about 1/3 cup of crayfish powder. We're gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of ground shrimp. Okay, that's this right here, the ground shrimp. And we're gonna get this blended in here. Now you can taste for seasoning at this point and see if you need anything because you have the turkey stock. You seasoned. Okay. Pretty good. We're gonna go in with our smoked prawns. Get those in. You can use smoked catfish if you choose. I have removed the heads and the tails from our smoked prawns. Okay. Now we're gonna let this simmer for about 10 minutes before we go on with the rest of our vegetables, our okra, and the rest of our seasonings. Stay tuned on Season with Love, you guys. We're making okra stew. Okay, now that we had that going for 10 minutes, we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. We're gonna go ahead and add our turkey. Ooh, sorry. Goodness, I'm making a mess. We're gonna get our turkey in here. Okay. And we're gonna let this come up. And when we come back, we're gonna be adding our vegetables. Okay. Alright guys. Now we're gonna go ahead and get our okra in here. This is our frozen okra that we smashed so we can get that good draw from it. We got a little bit of onion left. Put that in there too. This is our fresh cut okra that we sliced. Want to get that in there too. Want to get all this in the pot. Okay, we also gonna add our pork skins, okay? Because I wanted some pork skins in mine. Traditionally, they add beef skin. I'm adding pork skin for a little extra layer of flavor. Okay, this is looking amazing. So we're gonna let this go. Then we're gonna be ready to add our spinach to turn this into the Alfredo. Okay, stew. Our green leafy vegetable. Okay, so we're gonna let this go. We're gonna be back putting that spinach in, y'all. Oh my goodness, you guys, take a look at this okra stew. You can stop here and just have the okra stew. Y'all know this is Seasoned with Love. We're not gonna stop here. I want that Alfredo. I want the vegetables, okay? Oh, now we got the okra. We're gonna add in our greens, okay? We coming in, we're gonna add our spinach in here. Now this is chopped frozen spinach that I wring all of the water out. Because you don't want to add the extra liquid to this, okay? You want all your liquid to be the flavorful turkey stock that we made. Okay? So I'm going to add this first, and then I'm going to add some fresh leafy greens to this. Right while I'm adding this, we're going to finish off with our fresh shrimp, okay? Get your fresh shrimp in there. Okay? Oh, this is going to be such a delicious stew to eat with that fufu, y'all. Y'all, try this stew. Y'all like what I'm doing in these videos? Give me a thumbs up, okay? Like, share, and subscribe to Season with Love, y'all, okay? And I'm going to do my best to continue to bring y'all these delicious recipes now from all around the world. Not just America. Okay? We're going to explore our palate over here in this kitchen. Okay, y'all let them know about the wonderful things I'm doing over here on Season with Love. And this looks amazing, you guys. Okay? This looks so good. We're going to let this go. And let this cook for a while. Let all these flavors blend in together. And let the shrimp cook. And everything get cooked and blended and delicious. Y'all stay tuned on Season with Love. We're going to finish off our fufu. And then I'm going to plate this up, y'all. Stay tuned. Alright guys, our fufu and cassava is ready. You see we cut it up into small pieces. We boiled it until it was tender. I got this recipe from a woman on YouTube. She's doing fufu 3 ways. If you type in fufu 3 ways, her channel is going to come up. Her name is Ajeli. I don't want to butcher her name. So if you type in fufu 3 ways, it's going to be her channel. I believe her name is Ajeli. I got this technique of making this fufu from her. Because I don't have the luxury of having the powder fufu mix where I live. We don't have an African store where I live. So now I'm going to put this in the food processor. Y'all stay tuned. Alright you guys, this is what the fufu is looking like. You can see it's very hot. But this is the texture that you want your fufu. Nice and smooth and blended. Okay, we're gonna let it sit for a few minutes before we start wrapping it into the plastic wrap to make our fufu balls. Okay, it's too hot to handle now, so we're gonna let it sit for a few minutes. Y'all stay tuned on Season with Love. We're making okra stew and fufu, y'all. Alright y'all, we let the fufu sit for 1 minute. I'm gonna start making my fufu balls to shape my fufu. I want to let it cool right in the plastic wrap. So I'm going to add a spoonful of fufu. Okay. And this is how I'm going to shape the fufu. I'm going to put it in here. And I'm going to twist the fufu like this. Okay. And that's how I'm going to let the fufu cool. Just like that. So when I undo the fufu, I have a nice little ball of fufu. Okay. I'm going to continue to wrap this fufu balls. Y'all stay tuned on Season with Love. Show y'all what it's looking like. Alright guys, we got all our fufu rolled up. We rolled up 4 things of fufu. Okay, they're still cooling. But y'all know that I'm a very sick woman. And I'm ready to go lay down. So I'm not going to wait for the fufu to cool to finish out the video for my husband to eat. Okay. I'll plate it up. This is my final plating of my blended stews. 2 Nigerian stews blended into 1. I have okra stew mixed with the Eferera stew. Okay, well, as you can see, the Efro stew, the vegetable stew, has taken over the dish. So it has stopped the okra from pulling the draw. So we don't have the draw that you get when you from the okra stew. So the Ferrero has taken over the stew. So it's Ferrero stew with okra now. With okra stew. It's two stews blending into one, but the Ferrero have taken over. So I love how the dish tastes and how it came out. Y'all give this recipe a try. If you want to try something new, or you don't have African restaurant in your neighborhood or in your area, try this Ferrero, which means vegetable in Nigerian or African. It means vegetable. This vegetable stew here. I've paired it with a swallow fufu. You can pair it with rice. You don't have to make the swallow, the fufu, or the pounded yam, or whatever you want to pair it with. You can just pair it with white rice. Yellow rice if you like. Do whatever you want in your kitchen, okay? It's delicious. Y'all give this recipe a try. If y'all like what I'm doing in these videos, give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to Season with Love, y'all. Y'all, I love y'all. Welcome to my new subscribers. Okay, I gotta go lay down, y'all. God bless y'all, and thanks for watching.